Ano ai ke aloha ia kākou a pauloa, e kohawa I pae aina, a melika hui pu ia, me nā aina ea e ho e o ka, o nā kihi e hao ta hodua nei aloha no. And welcome back to my cooking show. As you can see, we are making something real delicious. Something typically Hawaiian in every way, and although some may argue, and whatever you feel, yeah. So just go with your heart or your na'au, yeah. Either one, depends what you were raised. Anyways, we're making beef watercress, yeah? That's what we're making today. And yeah, as you take a look in the nice big fat hardcore silver pot, you see that's our beef there. We have beef brisket. Yeah, a lot of people like beef brisket. It's a tough meat, but it tastes ono once you boil her down. Should take a long time for cook though. So anyways, I was thinking of using that, so that's what we're using. Beef brisket, and then filled it up with some water. And as you can tell, there's two clips just passed by. This clip shows that I took out some of the impurities, yeah? Tala ano mea, tala ano lepo, may tai o mai. And yeah, I skimmed that because that's not too good, yeah, unless you like that kind. But yeah, so skim her and then boil her up again. Actually, I remember what I did. Okay. You know what I did, guys? I didn't just skim her. I think I threw it away. I threw away all the water, and I'll tell you why. When I was growing up, I had one auntie, and she taught me this style of making stew. She said you boil her up, and after you boil the meat, maybe like half an hour into it, you throw away the water. I thought that was what? Why would you throw away flavor? But my auntie lived by it. She threw away all the impurities and all the whole broth that was, the water that has become broth, through boiling. Anyways, throw it away. Yeah, I want to save my story for later. I got to get into the ingredients right now. So what I was touching right there is Chinese parsley, also known as Chinese cilantro. And that's garlic. In Hawaiian, we say kalika. That's akaakai, onion. Okay. And then that's also ginger over there. I love ginger. This is going to help make your broth nice and flavorful. And here we go back with a rapid boil. And look, impurities of life. No matter how hard you try, the impurities are always going to be there. You got to hemel her. You have to skim her. Wait a minute. I might be mixing. You know what? Okay, I think I got my story straight. Yes, I made this 3 months ago, and yeah, there are the impurities again. You just gotta hemel her. You gotta take her out of there. Like maybe some of you like those types of things, but in the professional world of cooking, they don't like those things. Okay, so up to you if you wanna just continue doing you. But let's take a look. Now, I probably skimmed the impurities tela ano lepo at least 2 times. So she's rapid boiling yet again, and she's starting to look pretty. Again, there are my ingredients. I guess I'm just checking them, making sure that they feel fresh. And boy, do they feel fresh. They look fresh, they feel fresh, they smell fresh. And yeah, I really like those things. Okay, yeah, garlic. Onion. Just in case you forgot, you don't need to rewind the video. I'm showing you the clip again, I guess. Okay, I'm wondering, why am I showing it to you twice? Anyways, okay, here we go. It's time to cook. And okay, let me remember what we're doing here. Okay, just boiling, I guess. Just boiling, and you know what I love about, I guess it's story time. You know what I love about cooking, guys? I love how it takes so long. I know that sounds weird, because maybe you don't like how it takes long. Oh, okay, hold on. How's that story? I'm dropping it down to a low simmer. That's what I'm doing. Yes. Now, when am I going to put that vegetables in? I think it's about that time. Okay, yeah, here in goes the ginger. And now when we say avapuhi, so ho'otom oita avapuhi, go ahead and put in the avapuhi. And I love avapuhi. Avapuhi he nui. That means I just love plenty ginger. Ginger really brings that nice flavor into your dish. I want to say Asianish, and we love our Asian food. So, I threw that in. And I think I might want to throw in my akaakai soon and my kalika, and there it goes. Onion party and a nice garlic party. And I'm telling you guys, this is going to boil for 2 hours at least. Okay, I'm feeling Chinese parsley. I'm gonna throw the. Okay, no, I'm not gonna throw that in yet. I'm going to throw that in later. And once again, there's a reason for everything, guys. So all you do is just pay attention, okay? And feel free to make adjustments. You don't have to follow my recipe. Make your own, yeah. Do you, yeah. No one's gonna tell you anything. Just do you. And you know what? And if they tell you, you just carry on. Don't let anyone discourage you from becoming the best chef. I mean, a good cook. Okay? Now I'm gonna bring her back to high because the temperature dropped. You know when you put things into the pot, it brings down the temperature, yeah, because depending on the temperature of the item that you put in, yeah, that will. Oh gosh, I should have deleted that. Okay, that's my little. If you're wondering how I look like and what my apron looked like, well, that's how that looks. Okay, she's kind of boiling, so I drop her down to a medium. Yeah, a nice medium simmer, and you can tell the akaakai and the avapui and the ingredients. And you can also look at the color of the broth. See how friendly and beautiful the broth coming along. Not too much impurities. Well, I did skim her at least 2 times, yeah. So it better look like that. But I think I'm satisfied with the look of that broth, okay? Now, what you're going to start to see as well is a bunch of aila. We say aila in Hawaiian, which is oil. So, but that's just how it goes. So you can skim that later on. But yeah, I guess we're just looking in the pot right now and just thinking about our life and how that's going to come along. Hi, cousin. That was my cousin. She stopped by to say aloha. Isn't that nice? Very family kinds of things, yeah. How wonderful. And as you can see, it's time to cover, and I lost my cover. I couldn't find it. So here we go with the very homestead Hawaiian style, or I'm sure you do this at your own home. You just use pepakini, which is foil in Hawaiian. Grab your nice good old Reynolds heavy duty foil, and or whatever brand you get, yeah. Anything will work. Put it on top, cover it up hard with your hands, yeah, and she'll do the trick. Now, um, if you don't think that that's secure enough, feel free to put something heavy on top, yeah. So, like a nice little pan. A pan will do. So I think in a moment I'm going to put a pan on top. Just if you feel a little, unsure of if she will keep the heatness inside. Okay, so I'll be bringing up the pan shortly. But anyways, I hope you guys are having a nice evening, daytime. Oh, there's the pan. Yeah, we call that a pa hinu hinu, I think. Pa is pan or plate, and hinu hinu is the shiny silver. Oh, I forgot the most important thing: flavor. So this is Hawaiian salt, pa'akai, kind of similar to your folks. What do you guys call it? Um, Kosher salt. Kind of the rock, kind of rocky. Okay, well, it's about 6:30 in Hawaii, and it's been 2 hours. And so I tested the meat. I felt it with a spoon, and it felt pretty soft. So I'm going to go ahead and continue on to phase two. Like I said, look at some of the fat, and maybe that's impurities, but that's the impurities or the fatness that I love. Now here's what's going to make this dish wonderful. Got some watercress that I found, and I cut it up into 2 to 3 inch pieces. Now this is called kai choy. In Hawaii we call it kai choy. In Chinese, I think it's still called kai choy. In English, we call that mustard cabbage. Okay, so why you see two bowls of the same thing is the left side, what I'm touching, that's the bottom part, so it's harder. The right side are the leaves. So of course, we're going to throw in the bottom part, the more harder part, that part, in first, so she has time to soften up, and then this last because she's leaf. And leaves, they die. They die. They wilt. Okay. Anyways, here we go. Already threw the Chinese parsley in, by the way, the cilantro. Here is the leko or the watercress. Yeah, throw that in because she kind of has a fiber. She's very fibrous. Yeah, so I'm gonna throw her in, and but she's very nice, and we love crunch. And like I always tell people, crunch is for adults. Yeah, we love vegetables with crunch because we're not Gerber kids anymore. Yeah, those days are long gone. So we have to start feeding our kids vegetables. Yeah, and don't boil her down because your kids boil her to smithereens. No, you have to teach your kids how to eat nice little healthy vegetables. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, here we go. Stir it up. Look at her. Look at that pot of just broth and meat and vegetables. So it's about time I'm assuming, to throw in that leafy part. Okay. Yeah, just stirring and mixing the pot. Yeah. Okay. And I'm gonna throw that in soon. I just can't quite remember what. Okay, now. Okay, maybe not yet, but soon. Okay. So it should be boiling right now. I don't know why it's not. Um. Anyways, carry on. Um. We're almost at the end of the cooking steps, so just take a look. And I really don't know why we're staring at here. But I am doing a voiceover. Can't recall what I'm saying, but maybe I'm admiring the beauty of this beef watercress and choy soup. You know, in Hawaii, we love soups. Totally. We love our Asian influenced soup. Um, um, we love our Simon, and we love our, sari, Filipino kinds of things. Oh, okay. Well, hey, that's that. And this is my nice Chinese a soup spoon I like to use, and my chopsticks. We found that at a thrift store, I think. My dad found that. Oh, this is my favorite, cold rice. That's how you know you're real Hawaii local grown. Anyways, ayan no kalikapi, kapaiya o ka beef watercress and kai choy. Alam ka manao, maki oi ki iya video, so paikela like button. And please subscribe if you want to hear more about these types of things, how we roll here in Hawaii, at least how some of us roll. Have a wonderful day and aloha. We're cooking well.